Hi Virgo Seeker! Oh my god, I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome to your 2019 yearly Tarot-scope, Rune-scope, Oracle-scope, whatnot-scope. So, as you already know, I pre-shuffled. I focused, I meditated. I did not see the cards. Maybe a couple accidentally fell with their face up, but I've had them all face down. So this experience we're going through together. Okay, so a little bit of Palo Santo. Clear the air. Breathe deep. Welcome in the year. We have, as you can see, 13 tarot as main significators for the months and for the conclusion. 2 little tarots. Hi there. 2 little tarot for each month to clarify, and a rune for each month. And of course for the 13th month, which is the total and the conclusion of the entire year. Okay, let's get to it. I just wanted to make it shorter than the than the general one on YouTube. Okay, all right. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, conclusion. Are we ready? Let's see what January holds. Okay. The first card for January is 5 of Cups. You know what? Why don't I let you see it? This is the After Tarot. They're beautiful. 5 of Cups. And then as clarifiers, we have for career, Page of Wands. And for love, the Empress. 5 of Cups, Page of Wands, the Empress. And the rune, yay, Tsigalibe, the Guz. Okay. You don't need to know what it means, I'm going to tell you. So, I mean, listen, I get it. 5 of Cups, right? We've been there. Now the question is, what are we going to do about it? Because what's done is done. What we've lost, we've lost. What is no longer there is no longer there. And there's a reason why I have 2 3s and a 5. Why am I saying 2 3s? Empress is 3. Novice of Wands, aka Page of Wands, could signify December, could signify Sagittarius. 12 for December is also 3. There's the element of freedom. I'm giving you also the numerology, right? 3, 3, and 5. Those are number of freedom and communication. But there's a certain passage between what was, what we've lost, and can no longer communicate with, versus the potential of what we have coming in and we can communicate with. The focus needs to be of liberating ourselves from what didn't work out in December, right? December. Don't take 2018, most especially this month of December, with you to January. Don't dwell on it. That's the message. When the Empress is around, things are very benevolent, very fruitful. It's a very creative combination, the Empress and the Novice of Wands. It is adventurous but responsible. It is fun but safe. It's a mature way of enjoying life. And you have that all around you. You have wonderful opportunities in love, great new horizons in career. But if you will be busy on what you've lost and what you no longer have, instead of manifesting the creative aspect of you, the fruitful aspect of you, you will manifest the irresponsible, kind of likes to dwell, enjoy the suffering kind of aspect of you. And here we have the gaz. It couldn't be more perfect. The gaz signifies a new day, dawn. The gaz is dawn. It is very much, waking up from the dark night of the soul into a new day. You have to step out of the Five of Cups. The land is fruitful and fertile. You don't want to miss out on, putting in new seeds in your soil, because you're busy dwelling and missing out on someone in your life that could be that Two of Cups, that could be that Empress. New Year's, January, is very, very new. The gaz is a brand new, different life. It's like, it's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough. It's like when the sun kind of peeks from the clouds and be like, hi, I'm here. What is in the earth that I need to put my sun on and put heat on in order to allow it to grow? If the sun comes out and there's nothing in the earth, nothing will grow. So you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for the benevolent energy that is coming your way. And do the work and do the action. Allow the energy to help you out. Imagine the road is being cleared for you, but you're busy sitting on a rock looking back. You won't be able to walk it. It's there for you to Let's keep going. February. The Emperor, amazing. Career, we have Ace of Wands, fantastic. In love, we have Six of Pentacles. Perfect. The Emperor, Six of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. And the rune is Nodis in the reverse. So this is about really taking control over your life, Virgo. Really being the active force of the mechanism that is you. You have an opportunity to invest in an idea or in a passion that was once held back. Nodis in reverse. If Nodis is now in reverse, it means that before that it was in its upright, meaning that whatever blockages, barriers, difficulties, harsh lessons that were preventing you, Virgo, from achieving and completing what it is that you wanted to go about and do. Could be a project in your work, could be just general advancement and success. If things were always stuck and always on an almost kind of level, February is when energy is releasing itself and people are starting to see you for what you are and wanting to give you the opportunity and being like, hey, I want to give this to you so you could do what you want to do. I believe in you. I trust you. The Emperor can be a benefactor. You can be an investor. Or you could be the Emperor who's giving a very, very good impression over someone. You can be receiving a loan or giving a loan. You can be offered a very big project or being asked to be responsible for a big project, receiving a promotion. You're given an opportunity and you need to prove yourself that you can. Now you have great energy, great ideas. You need to go about them fast. You need to take good, once the energy clears out and allows you to go, go. I don't mean go leave. I mean like do. Manifest with it. Don't hold back. Now this in reverse, it's no longer time to wait. The gaz in January, new day. Okay, we've been busy dwelling. Boo-hoo. Okay. Woo me. Yay. But it will only be maybe in the first half of January. Right into February, you're starting to really... This is also a growth process. Here we have the Page of Wands, and here we are the Emperor. Now, Page of Wands is a young, mutable element of fire. The Emperor is a very mature cardinal element of fire. And we have here the Ace of Wands. He has the wand. He has the control. And Six of Pentacles, it's the earthly ability to go about things. Now these in reverse. If you had any karmic ties that were preventing you, they're being released. They're being cut. You've crossed through the bridge. I love seeing this. Now these in its upright, not fun. Now these in reverse, well, if I had really scary cards, then I would say, ugh. But it could be the complete opposite, which it is in this case. It's relieving yourself from it. And here we have the Empress in love, and then the main significant in January, and then the main significant in February is the Emperor, meaning the male aspect of the whatever partnership that you have around. If you're the male, you need to take control. If you're the girl, if you're the woman, the feminine, I'm sorry, you don't ignore the body, address your energy. If you're the feminine, you need to allow throughout, you're entering his life or being around his life in January, but he's busy dwelling, right? In February, stepping out of it and taking control and showing himself, presenting himself better to the feminine. He needs to be the initiator. This is not about chauvinism or whatever, or, reliving, strengthening an archetype. It's just the biological aspect of us is more strong in February and in January. Please allow him. You stop sitting around. I mean, you masculine. You feminine, do you, boo. You do you. You're doing good, dear Empress. So the Empress in the story needs to continue doing her beautiful her. And the Emperor in the story needs to take control. Not control like control someone. Control to the situation and initiation. That's the word. Initiate. February is looking good. We're stepping up, Virgo. I like it for you. I do. March. Hi, Virgo. Okay, so strong earth and fire placements, strong Virgo and Aries placements, maybe even Taurus. So we have the Hermit. Career, we have the Chariot. In love, we have the Three of Cups. And the rune is I-Ching. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put these right here. This is the conclusion of the year, the 13th cards. And I'm going to put, every time I'm working on a month, I'm going to put it here, like this, so we can see them better. You know what? Oh my God. I'm getting better and better at this. Here, how's that, Virgo? That's how we're going to go about it. Perfect. So March brings with a journey. But I'm sensing that it's an inner journey. Where you're learning to harness your Mars energy in a way that isn't, say, childlike and, I need to win this, I need to get this, but more like, okay, internalizing that fire into very high wisdom. I feel like some of you have had this back and forth, what's the word, swinging between two energies, mutable energy and cardinal energy. Kind of earthly calm energy, very much Virgo, and very assertive cardinal fire energy, very much Aries. And this is internalizing both energies and balancing them together into one, where the yin and the yang become one entity, a cycle that is works together, right? it was a long process, and you're still processing all of it, but now it's starting to emerge, a new you that is a synergy of both these energies and elements that were very strongly inside of you. Sorry. You're really tapping into your inner light and guidance and your inner instincts. And they become one inside of you. This is a massive expansion of the self, guys, gals, Virgos. Massive expansion. Because if so far you've been two pieces of a puzzle dancing around within your body, sometimes this one would come to light, sometimes that one will come to light. Now it's like they're connecting, and now it's like they're one piece working itself from within you. And love feels fun. Love feels more flowing. Ing is like a tree. It's the tree that is the roots and the branches. It's the connector between the earth and the sky. It is very rooted, very grounded, but also aspires and creates. If you travel without roots and nowhere to come back to, you're a nomad. But if you travel with roots and you keep out but back and out and back and out and back, you're a traveler, you're an adventurer. It's a difference. This is what you're turning into. You're really learning how to kind of balance between your energetic, happy aspect and your wise, inner, mature aspects. And instead of being one or the other, being both simultaneously. It's beautiful. It's hard to explain to someone who hasn't yet incorporated these energies together within themselves. But once you feel it, then you'll relate it. Come back to this reading. Don't forget to download this. Come back to this reading in March. And then come and tell me how you feel. By the way, if you like this video and you're streaming it, give it the like, give it the love. Okay? Will really support me. Thank you. I like March. And some of you are traveling with friends. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry, I just got a few, like I want to make sure. Just take a second. Great. That's off the plate. Yay. April. Sorry, just checking something. I want to make sure that I'm on time. Good. We are. April, we have Queen of Wands. I like it. Right. You're right. You're right. For career, we have Four of Wands. And for love, we have Five of Pentacles. And the rune, Isa. Okay. I need to look at this for a second, please. Don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, it's like this. Oh, sorry. Okay. Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and Isa. Interesting. I have something in me that is kind of It's processing. I'm just waiting for it to really click before I start talking. It's a very interesting energy. Okay. Someone here, a few options. First option that I see, someone is kind of used to living a certain lifestyle, should I say. Or maybe they like to show that they're living a certain lifestyle. You know, very, I'm happy, I'm in control, I'm optimistic. But inside, there's a big sense of lacking and I would even say emptiness, pain. And there's something very good in someone's life, either you or could be a potential other. Like on the surface, everything is happy and everything is great, but inside there's a big sensation of fear of loss. And that kind of puts a freeze and stagnation on everything because our subconscious is very powerful. So even if we by actions do things that are very active and positive and creative and initiative, if inside we feel like everything can always go wrong at any moment, then that's what, you know, it's like a hold on wheels, like the car can run, everything can run, the engine is great, the car is great, the driver is great, but the wheels are stuck. Like someone put I forgot how you call sandals on. I forgot how you call it, the thing that you use to block someone's wheels. So there's this something inside that really makes it hard on someone to really enjoy what they have, and they have. In April, the career is looking good, friendships are looking good, creativity, connections. But there is this constant state of fear of something. Okay, I think it's something that comes from, okay, I think something really good is happening around April for you guys that is in a connection with a special someone. But there's something very stressful about it. Not the thing. The thing is good. Almost like, what if it will, like too good to be true kind of thing. Like someone's used to that every time something good has happened, it was suddenly taken away from them, or suddenly something happened to make them at loss. So they're in this state of anxiety. There's a little bit of a matter of anxiety here. Someone's having either anxiety attacks or in April, if you feel that thing, take a lot of time to breathe, Virgo. And if it's someone in your life, then help them breathe. Keep reminding them how good things are. Sometimes I'm tapping out a little bit of, oh, this is love, oh, this is career, because the cards speak to me like as a, you know, it just gives me a story, and sometimes I just go astray from the interpretation and from the dogma, and I just intuitively give messages. So that's how it's going to be. It's just better this way, if that comes up. Some of you are either putting a hold on a connection or are worried that there will be a hold on a connection. Either way, to avoid ruining something just based off of fears, always breathe deep and only respond with accuracy to events, to actual events, and not things that happen in your head. Okay, Virgo? There's also might be someone in your life that will present a very like, oh, I'm fine, I'm great, everything is good, I'm working, I'm doing, but inside there something is wrong, and they're not wrong with them, but in their circumstances or in their life, they're in a difficult situation, or deep sensation of being left out, lonely, or even depressed. So like a mania depressive kind of thing. Not exactly, not like it's a chronic situation. This could be circumstantial with this person. Like generally they're very upbeat and lively and energetic, but maybe something is going on with them and they're kind of putting up a face that everything is fine and great. But, you know, keep an eye open, you know, make sure that they're actually okay as they, maybe they just want to not bother or not be a burden or not be the sad person or not be the victim. So they kind of try to fake it until you make it and act okay when they're maybe not. You know, sometimes people in our life need guidance. Maybe you're given guidance to a certain special someone in your life from March and it lasted through April and it seems to be helping, but then there's a little bit of fallback. And okay, interesting. So that's May. June. Wow, I like this. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups again, and the Death card. Lagas. Not upright, not reversed, but like this. It's like lying down. Okay, there is a woman in your life, and I'm connecting it to April, and this is for May. That, how should I say, needs you. And you seem to be there, but okay. This is a process that needs to be allowed to be internalized and processed. You can't push the help. You can't push the advice. You can't push just being there and allowing them to go through the process and the healing while you're there for them is sometimes all you can do. And if they ask for more or show more, then yes, be that guide. But you have to do it with patience and with ease and on their way. You know, like when you give someone a birthday gift, you give them what they want, not what you would want, right? So help whoever this is the way they need to be helped and not the way you believe they need to be helped. Because different people have different mechanisms. And you need to respect that. This could be you, and someone needs to be like that for you, because here's the thing, this is not the normal this is the after tarot. So the 3 of Swords is the moment after, when the swords leave the heart and it starts to heal. Now the Death card, it's a shift, it's change, it's going through massive change, you know, and sometimes that can hurt, sometimes can be painful. Maybe someone has been through something very difficult or very harsh or very painful, and now they're healing from it and they're changing and they're growing, but it's a process for them. It's like ups and downs. Like in here, someone who has up and down. Some of you could potentially have in your life someone being in a relationship with someone that has went through really a great deal of pain. And they're a very benefic, healthy individual. That's the thing. I don't see something that is chronic. I don't see something that is like a permanent illness. I see something that is circumstantial and permanent that can be healed and tendered and loved. It's just part of their spiritual journey. They're going through a massive shift and change, and it comes with a lot of pain. They're releasing a lot of things from their life, from their past, from their childhood, from their essence. There's a transformation. Lagas is a very powerful feminine energy. It's the ocean. It's the Wonder Woman. And when it's lying down, I feel like it just needs a rest, or it was injured or something, and it needs an injured Wonder Woman that needs to heal. So Virgo, I don't know if it's you, the injured feminine that needs to heal, or if you're masculine, then maybe it's someone in your life. But even Lagas, even when it's lying down, it's still Lagas, okay? It's still the ocean. If stormy times come, that doesn't mean the ocean is, it's still the ocean. And if you have the opportunity to be there for the ocean, then that's honor. Just tend to the wounds. It does require softness and patience. Because the swords, they've done enough. So Virgo, there's a reason why I'm saying this, because you guys, you know how to be harsh when you either feel it's necessary or when you're feeling threatened or hurt. And sometimes you personalize things. Sometimes someone's pain is just someone's pain, and it's not there because of you or to do something to you. Okay? Different interesting things can make you feel scared or threatened, and then you retaliate, or you protect yourself with, you recognize someone's deepest, fears, and their buttons. Make a good use of those buttons. Press them gently. Don't take advantage of your clairvoyance. Yeah, of your accuracy and of your sight and of your ability to really see through people. To hurt that person. If in case you feel like you need to go about it in a different way or something. Tenderness. Very important. Water. This is storm, the rain, and the ocean kind of not in its upright, but also not in the reverse, so it's not gone. It's just circumstantial. Also, someone in your life, or you may have experienced a loss in the past. This could be something that you're experiencing even from January, so it may have already happened. And this is the grieving process. Okay. All right, May. I was like, I'm going to do it fast reading. It's not going to be super long. And look at us. All right. June. Yay, the Magician. Woohoo. Two of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Yay. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to let you look. I'm going to let you look. Wow. It was. And notice it's like two lagas, right? It's like a lagas when it's upright, or a lagas when it's... So this person is still very much so in your life, or you're in their life. But it's stronger and better now. It's like there's, okay, let's transmute the pain and make magic out of it. Right? Someone is transmuting their pain and making magic out of it, and creation, going on a new endeavor and investing in something. Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity to learn something new or do something new. Take it, do it, create it. June is a highly creative, manifesting energy time of the year for you. Some of you are learning a new skill that could be very, very financially abundant for you. It's like you either use this instrument that you have to help, that people want to use as well. You know, like there's a certain skill that you have that people that can help other people, so they want to learn it from you. It could be a product, it could be a knowledge that you extend for others, and you can make profit out of it. And it's something very rooted, very strong, with longevity, with potential for longevity. But it's the beginning. You need to be very, very, very Virgo, okay? Keep an eye for the details. Use your skills mindfully, but also don't be over into the details. Like don't go lost in the details. Don't forget the bigger picture, and that you have to, you know, be in constant movement and progress. So keep taking the next step and the next step and the next step. Just, you know, walk. Have your toolkit, have your toolbox, and you'll be fine. June is a great time to launch something, to release something, to go about something creative that you want to do. If it's a big trip, take that trip. If it's a new business, open that business. If it's a new product, make that product. An investment. Something is very, very fruitful and productive, and you can really, really do it, but this is potential. You have to initiate and create it. The energy is really, really with you in June, Virgo. People are very impressed by you. You're a master communicator, and you literally make money out of nothing. So June is looking really good. Now, it's protection. Sometimes when we have something really, really good going on for ourselves, other people want it, other people want it, other people want it. Copyrights, ownership, do it right. Cover yourself. Don't talk about it until it exists. You know what I mean? Don't be paranoid and timid. Yeah, I mean, communicate. You have to cooperate with other people sometimes. But be very specific with who you're sharing whatever this is. I like it. Magician. Oh, right here. Sorry. Magician, Ace of Pentacles, and Two of Wands, and it was. All right. July. Let's see what's up. Seven of Wands, Initiate of Swords, Three of Swords. Okay. All right. Remember what I said about be careful about your creation? So we look good. Good, 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 good. Listen. You will have competition. You will have people trying to mess with you, take from you, stalk you, follow you, copy you. Just do you, boo. See, look at that. All these silly motherfuckers are trying to compete with him, and look at what he's doing. He's like jumping above the crowd. Now, Initiate of Swords, Three of Swords. It will be saddening. So maybe it's people that you know, that you've trusted, and now they are... You're kind of feeling like, really? You? I mean, anybody, but you? It sucks. It's someone that may have been around kind of enjoying your labor, but then really learning, but more like in a way of like, how much can I take from this person and do it myself? You know what I mean? And it's heartbreaking, but here's the thing. It's nothing more than that. It can't really threaten you. It's not really a competition. I mean, it's a competition on the surface, but Sowilo says you're winning it. Sowilo is the sun, it's the lightning, it's victory. Especially right after Ehwaz, you needed protection, you were careful. Oh wow. Ooh. I'm going to put you a little bit over here until you calm down. Also, some of you, someone might be really busy with their work or with their study, so the significant other is feeling a little bit left out. It's not a big deal. It's temporary. With communication and focus and knowing that this is the issue, it could be helped and figured out. But mainly, if June's creativity and success brings productive work and results, and then you start seeing other people like being like, oh, it's actually mine. Oh, I'm also doing it. It's annoying. It's saddening. It's not really, it can't hurt you right now. I don't see it touching you. It touches your heart because you're sensitive and it will hurt you. But it can't actually hurt you, okay? It's not going to damage you. You really, really got this. 7 of Wands, Initiate of Swords, and 3 of Swords. Also, when it comes to partnerships and romance, there could be a lot of quarrels, but a little bit of, negative communication, harsh words being said. Virgo. Virgo, remember what I said about you feeling threatened? Be soft, be kind. And I know what you're saying right now. I'm super soft. They're being mean to me. I know. But then you fight back really well. Too well. You know what I'm talking about. You can kill with your words. Because you know exactly what to say. Be the better man. Be the better woman. You are the better man and the better woman, Virgo. You guys are my healers. Beautiful, beautiful healers. Inspiring and sweet and wonderful. Don't let anybody's, pain make you less of a good person. Don't stoop down to anyone's level, and also always choose kindness. I know you guys are so soft, so then you get used allegedly. You get exploited with your kindness. You can see it here in June and July. But let it be your challenge. Because certain things you say you can't bring back. August. Page of Wands. Element of Cups of water. The element of water. It's a very special deck. And 5 of Wands. Hotel. I need to look at this. Page of Wands. I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Element of water. And 5 of Wands. Okay. Someone around August, and this is completely intuitive, is going about protecting something dear to them. There's like the need to protect something that is very important to you, that is very dear to you. It could be someone that you love, Could be something that you love. There's like certain challenges and you feel the need to be the knight in shining armor. I like it because Knight of Wands can be different things depending on what it comes out with. But when I have it with Hotel, Hotel is the legacy, it's the home, it's the land, it's the sense of belonging. Home, that's the main word. So there could be a certain battle over a home or inside, not inside a home, but over a home. I feel like the home, your home or your bond with someone that you consider to be your home is very, very strong at this time in July. I'm sorry, June, July, August. We're talking about August. Like there's a certain like, okay, we made it through this. Again, there's this special individual in your life that has a very soft heart and has been going through so much, and they've become somehow your sense of home, Virgo. And I see you really being there for them this year, but I don't see it as something that you're being dragged down by it. It's not something that hurts you. It's something that you're there out of will. Like you believe in it. You believe in them. You believe in your connection, and you want to be that person for them. And I think you have all the strength. Like the runes, they are the massive strength in us. They are the earth in us. They are the ancient spirit in us. The aspect in us that have been here around in this lifetime, many reincarnations. They tell us what is truly deep down inside. And you truly deep down inside got what it takes, and you feel strong connection to this person. Now look how when I turned, I spoke all this, and then when I turned them around so you could see them, now from having his back to her, like, but I saw it as protecting her from this Five of Wands kind of energy, which is kind of quarrel and battle like. Now it's like, after he did that, it's like turning his back to this energy, and now it's facing her, and she's facing, and it feels like home. Now, another interesting thing, we went down from from Seven of Wands to Five of Wands, and here we have one victory, okay? So whatever competition nonsense or challenges or battlefield like of a sensation we had here, it's really being handled strongly, wisely. So this is good, Virgo. This is also very different elements. This is very much I know we don't have Temperance on the table, but Temperance is about fire and water. A home made of fire and water. That's the alchemy. Because fire and water can be devastating for each other, but when they receive the archetype of magic, when they synergize with each other, as opposed to defying each other, that's when they can create big things. By the way, all the energies can go vice versa, meaning instead of, if I say you do this for someone else, maybe it's someone else doing this for you, right? Those are general readings for Virgos in general. Okay. All right. September. Yeah, it did. September. November. September. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. And Five of Swords. Yeah, so the archetype of two being one and being there for each other and really helping each other out, like there's a very strong bond here, especially in the like it's starting in the first quarter of the year, and it really strengthens throughout the second and the third quarter. Rune Kinaz in reverse. Interesting. Six of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. Five, six, seven. Sorry guys, I want it to be accurate. I don't want to just talk to fill up the void. And sometimes, you know, I just, it's inside, but I'm waiting for it to kind of really click and process so I can give it to you. So you can do it right. September 2019. That's just part of me not editing the videos, guys. Okay. There's a certain game board, chess game, that someone has been playing on throughout their life. It's just their mechanism. It's what they know. It has helped them through basically everything, every struggle, every battle, It's not deceitful. It was just a mechanism of survival, a certain truth that they were always leaned towards when it comes to a state of mind, when it comes to how to interpret things, how to address things. They would always choose a certain way of going about things in order to handle their circumstances. And it's been working for them. The thing is, it can no longer work for them. Not because there's something bad about it or wrong about it, but because it's no longer their nature. They're expected to grow out of that mechanism. I feel like it's the same individual here from the element of cups. Someone very, and the Queen of Wands, potentially someone very magical and beautiful and creative and sweet. Very, very, kind of fairy tale-like character. They had to be like that because their life forced them to be like that. It's just what they had to be. And it was beautiful and powerful for that time frame in their life. But now, I don't know if it's you or life or both, but they're no longer expected to be in that status or way of life or to play on that sort of type of game. When I say game, I'm not saying like, it's not like fake, it's not a pretense, it's just the type of life, the type of mechanism, the way they were living. It's like their life is completely shifting. Maybe it's you, again, they or you. The life of this individual, I feel like it's someone in your life, Virgo. Their life is completely changing, so it now requires a different set of rules, a different set of skills. And I kind of see you with them on that, taking them out of that mechanism in a way, and teaching them, like the swords, the element of the air, how to look at things differently, how to respond to things differently, how to play a different type of game. And it's a massive gift to give to someone, because this is one of those things where most people go to their grave with, because our personalities, we built them as children. You know, we come into this world tabula rasa. Well, there's the mechanism from past lifetimes and the soul, of course, but character-wise, clean slate. And we start gathering, right? Our persona. We create our persona, and it's based off our culture, our family, our experiences. It's the sum of all that. So we have our reactions, and we have our way of thinking, even the way we dress and the way we walk. Our character. So this individual, it's not like something bad or wrong. It's just, it's almost like they're going through a reincarnation within the same lifetime. Instead of dying and being reborn as a different person, they are really, really transforming. Where did we have the death card? Here. In May. When Uranus goes back into Taurus, of course someone is completely shifting. It's a life-changing transition, especially for people with strong Taurus in their chart. But you have a very significant role in this, Virgo. You're ending something a very big chapter in their life. Could be an entire lifetime. And there's something new that emerges from that. And it hurts. It's hard. It's a struggle. Changing your alchemy, how the elements in you, instead of you communicate, that's a big freaking deal. That's huge. And you're doing that with them. That is so beautiful. I can't even, there is no stronger bond to do that with someone, to go through that with someone, to support them through that. It's amazing. It's amazing, Virgo. Amazing. So this is 9 months, right? This is September. Birth. This has been a process from now until September. And it's being really, it's like, little by little the scales are shifting. So this is all like a transition, past and present and future. But now this past self, either you or someone else in your life that we're, what I'm referring to here. That's it. This is it. The transition is transmuted. Wow. This is beautiful. Virgo, you're doing your Virgin Mary thing. Seriously. Okay. Can't wait to see what October, with the last, what time is it? How long is it? Yep. I don't care. You deserve it. It's for the entire year. Enjoy a long video. I'll work longer, harder. I love you guys. I'll do all 12. Make it work, and then you'll have all your 12 videos for the entire year to keep coming back to. Every month you'll get to revisit those energies and take advice from. It's great. October. I can already tell you which rune is this. Now I grabbed them from the sack, but I already know by the shape of it. This is weird. Weird. Ooh! Strength! Ha! Wait, I want to first look at it and then I'll show you. Strength. 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. Weird. It has no carbs on it. No symbol on it. I'll explain. Strength card in the After Tarot. She's already hugging the lion, the animal in her. Beautiful. Seven of Pentacles. We have a lot of 7s on the table. Afterwards, I'll count and tell you exactly how much of what we have. 9 of Cups. Okay, this is really, really beautiful energy for September. For October. And then weird. I need to look at it. I'm sorry. Driving you crazy with this up and down. Seven, 8, 9. Five, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9. Wow. September is 5, 6, 7. October is 7, 8, 9 with weird. Okay. This is the fairy tale, all right? But in reality, this is when someone is waking up in the morning and there's nothing scary and there's nothing bad. And there's no agony. And I think it's the first time in this person's life. That sensation of absolutely nothing to fear or worry about. This is someone that went through a lifetime of battles and has miraculously transmuted into something else. They took their life in their hands and they decided it's not the life they want to live anymore. And they diligently worked towards it. And you're a big part of it somehow, Virgo. Because you fought for them and you fought with them and you believed in them and you stayed. Vayagel ze'ev im keves, and the wolf would live with the lamb. The synergy of fire and water. Where you can just live your best life, Virgo. And I don't know, and this is written in the stars. So let me tell you about weird. So in the classic rune satchel, you'll have, for eternity there has been, for as long as there were runes, there has been 24 runes. By the way, I made this sack. And this is the letter M, Morgan, but it's also Ehewaz, the rune of the horse. 24 letters, 24 symbols, like you see here. The 25th rune, the empty rune, weird, was added in the 80s. So Many rune casters, rune lords don't use it. Sometimes they take it out of the sack, which I understand and respect. You don't have to read it because, historically it just wasn't there. But it gives the added aspect of the fate, of the things that we can't control and can't see and can't understand. This is the truth. Now, usually I take it as tabula rasa, but here, because of what we have here, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 7 sevens, the spiritual transmutation, transformation. I'm taking it as clean slate, as the end of destiny, meaning the end of karma. It's like you're waking up in the morning a new person, either you or someone in your life that is very, 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 relevant and close to you. Doing that for someone, Virgo, is truly making yourself room in heaven. If you believe in these things. I don't believe in the religious heaven and hell, but you know what I mean. It's just a way of... It does something for your soul. When you help someone, when you set someone free from their karma of pain and war, it does something. It releases your karma. You clean yourself from it. It's the kindest thing. And it will bring you great rewards. It will give you great strength and great success. If this is relevant to you, Virgo, in any way. This will be the missing piece of the magic element, the luck element that you needed. Or again, someone is doing that for you and they will earn that. And it's all mirroring. We're mirroring each other and reflecting. So your significant other, what they're experiencing, you're experiencing, and vice versa. 9 of Cups is a dream come true, right? It's a wish fulfillment, but it's so not already, detached. It's very in the earth, very in the ground, very in the kingdom of 3D. The Strength card is the most beautiful combination between 5D and 3D, between high wisdom and instinct. It's the crown chakra that meets the root chakra. I'm tearing up because this is very, very beautiful, powerful energy. And we have 6 of Pentacles twice. So February and September are... I'm sorry, February and September, are linked somehow. And there was another thing. 5 of Cups, January and May are somehow linked. Okay, October is beautiful. September and October are excessively beautiful. November, are we ready? Back to life, back to reality. 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Oh, but yay, bilk. Or the letter B. Okay, November, things are starting to be more clear when it comes to what it is that you need, what it is that you don't need, what it is that you want, don't want. You really discern things, Virgo. You learn how to, okay, I don't need these things anymore. It's no longer relevant to my life, right? This is no longer my story. This is no longer my character. So if things keep coming at me that were resonating with my old self, or your person's old self. I'm spilling it out. I'm no longer in need of it. I know better. I'm smarter. I'm releasing the burdens. 10 of Wands. I'm releasing the doubts. Things are feeling simpler. And Beog, this is the reason why I said it, because this the combination of these three can be seen differently. But this is why I love to connect the runes here, because Beog is a very strong feminine, fertile rune. It's like the Empress. Think about Beog as the Empress of the runes. Yeah. Releasing the doubts, the insecurities, the burdens of the past, and really being free to just create something new. This is believing in yourself. November is like, okay, this is what we've become. Now let's see, let's be that in real life. Let's wake up in the morning and do these things. And people will be like, hey Virgo, where'd you go? Sorry, you're no longer a soldier in my game. It no longer fits. This dynamic is no longer, I got me my magic. There's a strong element of discerning here, and to allow you, like, letting go of things, to make sure you're focused on what is important the most. Beor can be a new project. Beor can be pregnancy. Beor can be highly creative time. Beor is Lagas, only softer. Okay, if you think of Lagas as the ocean, think of Beor as the very mellow waterfall or lake. It's the endless sea, and this is like a lake surrounded with with greenery. That's cool. And also, I kind of sensing that there's no longer to make a wish, because life is already my wish. It's okay. I don't need to make this. Oh, a falling star. I got it all. I don't need a wish right now. You're my wish and I have you. That's the kind of energy for October, November. December, not last, not least. This will be it. Let's see what's up. Okay. Wow, the High Priestess. 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Perdre. Okay, so remember how I told you Beog B is the Empress of the runes? Perdre is the High Priestess of the runes. So is Lagas, by the way, especially these two together. Very high intuition, but... Wait, what time is it? Just so I'll know. Something good. Okay. So we're on over an hour. Alright, okay. Okay. I don't care. Enjoy, guys. Wow. The High Priestess, 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, some of you gave birth around this time. Because Beog is the Empress. She's right here in January. And then in December we have the High Priestess. In Greek mythology, Persephone is the daughter of Demeter. And of Zeus, by the way. So, and 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. Another 6, by the way, 6 of Wands. Hi, Virgin Mary. So, your intuition, well, not exactly a virgin, especially not Pedro. Okay, Your intuition is super heightened at this time. Some of you are leading groups, teaching, surrounded by people who admire and look up to you. Some of you are establishing a very happy home in a community. Some of you are doing all of that. 2019 starts rocky and back and forth, but it feels very positive. And it's becoming absolute joy, especially in the last quarter. What you will be building and creating in 2019 will stay with you for at least 10 years, if not a lifetime. Perdro can be the letter P. Here we have B and J, in case it relevance to anyone. The keys to the castle, okay? When someone goes through that transformation and transmutation, like I've described here in this reading, that's when they become the high priestess. Because the high priestess is a combination of summer and winter, of life and death. She's the queen of the underworld, right? She's Hades' wife, which is also the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of the harvest and of life. So she rules the dead, but she's the daughter of life. Huh? And for 6 months throughout summer and spring, she comes back up to the surface to be with the living. And for 6 months, winter and fall, she goes back down to the underworld. And it's not scary or bad. When I say underworld, this is not like the hell, the religious hell. This is the Greek mythology kingdom of the dead. It's just where everybody goes to. It's our dark side that we're scared to dig deep into. But once we dig deep into and we go through the pain and we go through the healing, like we swim in the mud of our psyche and we clear it, that's when we really tap into our highest abilities and strengths and knowing, inner knowing. Like Perdro and High Priestess, like High Priestess doubled. This is really connecting to your intuition, to your knowledge, to your ancient knowledge. You went through the reincarnation knowledge. You're like, okay, who was I and who am I today? Who do I want to be today as opposed to who I was? How do I express it to my environment? How do I cooperate? How do I give this knowledge? You will be teaching, or you will be giving or doing something. This is being admired and respected because you really know how to use your magic. And this is the Virgo Pisces scale. The healers. So there's a mission here. There's a reason why you went through 2018. There's a reason why you'll go through everything in 2019. All good, Virgo. Wow. What a read. What a read, Virgo. I can't speak more highly of you. Seriously, the way you're being presented here. Ready for your 13th card? The Chariot. Speaking of Hades, by the way, Persephone's husband. He kidnapped her with his chariot because she was all happy and cheerful and like young above the earth, like where the living are. And she was picking up flowers, and then he tricked her with putting a dattore, dattore, which is a white flower with very beautiful white flower with very deep, grotesque roots. It's very much the life and death. The living and the dead, like it holds that duality in it, the Torah, and it's beautiful, and it's the portal to the underworld in Greek mythology. So once she picked it up, the portals have opened, and he was able to swoop in with his chariot and kidnap her into the underworld, all that jazz. To make a long story short, married her. Okay. Element of Swords. 4 of Swords. Who is this warrior? Who is this warrior here? This is for the entire year. Ansus. Ansus, speaking of the teacher, of the spiritual guru. Ansus. This is the teacher. This is wisdom. This is truth. This is the word. This is fighting for truth. This is speaking it. Sometimes going down with your head underwater to be silent and to think and to ponder. Only to rise and do what you need to do. You're on a mission, Virgo. 2019, you're on a mission. And you know what you want. And you're right. And you know what to do and how to do. It's almost like, okay, I'm watching now Once Upon a Time. It's a really, really great show that brings all the fairy tale stories. They all live in one little town. And they don't remember that they're fairy tale characters because they're under a curse. And then a stranger comes into the town and changes everything and saves everybody. Okay. Someone, it reminds me of the Sleeping Beauty. There's the archetype of awakening something or awakening someone and fighting for it. Fighting for truth with truth. You have to be very honest throughout the year. This is the year of truth. Remember the way, how you're supposed to go about certain someone? Truth and kindness. Those are your 2 words. Okay, Virgo? Truth, kindness. The swords, the element of air in someone's heart, life, myth, are asleep. They are wounded. But they're very much still alive and waiting to be freed. This is the element of swords, not even the Ace of Swords. It's the entire essence of the air element. And swords are the air. And see here in the After Tarot, so like in the Rider-Waite, he has like, he's like trying to control this phoenix. But here they listen to him because he speaks the truth. And the animals know, right? So energy will know. If you'll speak truth and behave truth, energy will support you. It will lead your chariot. And you have to speak truth from the heart. This is the tricky thing, right? The air element is like the mind, allegedly, and Sus, the brain, like allegedly the mind. No, but this is the truth of the heart. This is not intelligence. This is wisdom. This is the spiritual warrior. This is fighting from a strong heart and for a strong heart. This is the sword of the samurai, okay? This is something, this is a spiritual, soulful mission and time. And you're going to do it really well, Virgo. You got this. You know, you have so much wisdom in you. You have Perdo, you have Beok, you have Weird, you have Otel, you have Sowilo, you have Ansus. And this is a very lucky card. The truth will set you free. The truth, the inner secret of truth is coming out with courage. This time it also requires courage, especially the first 6 months. It requires courage of you. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have to be brave. I really want you to comment on this video so I will know if this feels right. I know we haven't even started the year. Come back to it every month, Virgo. That's the point. Please let it help you throughout the year to remind you of why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. And I'm very proud of you. And I'm rooting for you. How far along are we in? Okay. 1 hour and 25 minutes. Oh well. Okay. This is what I want to do now. I'm going to give you messages from the oracles while allowing you to see the main cards and the main runes on the table, so the vision will be clear. Do you like the setup with the mirror? I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. In case you want to know and have it in mind, January through December. Okay. I like it pretty. Sorry. Okay. Message from the Akashic Tarot for 2019. Only one, please. Only one message. You know what? You're right. You're right. (2019) for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, by the way. Have I mentioned it? So, most of us actually resonate more with our rising sun sign. Rising sun. With our rising sign. Our ascendant, it's the same thing. Rising and ascendant is the same thing. So if you have, so of course you should have your sun sign, but I highly recommend to watch your rising ascension sign. Because those you truly resonate with, like really. More like on the aspect of life, like what happens. Okay, 2019, one card for Virgo. One card is a significator for 2019. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, who's ever watching. 2019 for Virgo. This one wants to talk. The Ark of the Convent. Let's read. Number 11, by the way. The stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flaps, rests the Ark of the Convent. Two men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It also can show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living true to your own karmic contract, facing your lessons of growth, working towards greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you. You rule it. Oh, this is so perfect with this reading. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant. It supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into an emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to work towards your highest purpose. To uphold the sacred convent, you have to touch the world with your light. Nice. All right. Okay. Cool. Take a look. And now the I-Ching. One message, please, for 2019 for Virgo from the I-Ching. Message for my Virgo seeker from the I-Ching for 2019. Virgo seeker 2019. Virgo seeker 2019. Number 7. Okay. Number 7. The army. Speaking of the chariot, this is like a warlord. Strategic. Above earth, below water. Water deep in the earth. Power waiting to be used. The collective power of the people to defend themselves lie within the quiet populace as water lie underground, waiting to be tapped. An army is not always active. It rises to action in time of need. Oh, this is so the chariot with the 4 of swords. Beautiful. A righteous cause will pull people together to work for the good of all. A wise and just leader will inspire discipline. Virgo, you are beautiful. You are my hero. I love it. I love this reading. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, you want me to say bye in person? Okay. Hi. Have an amazing 2019. You can buy all the videos for half price if you want to watch your other placements and not like spend the same amount on 6 videos that you could spend on 12 videos and cross watch like that also. If the video that you want is not yet here, it's because it takes me time. You can see that they're long, they require a lot. So be patient with me. I'm uploading them. I hope you resonated and that it helped. Give this video the like if you're streaming it. Don't forget to come back to this every month. And I will see you around for January's reads. Yeah. Oh, you can book a private reading with me. Link below to that, and also Tarot Masterclass is also right here on my Vimeo. Love you.